everyone, I'm Emily. I am a United Methodist pastor in Jacksonville, and today's word of peace is a word of peace in the midst of racial injustice. If you haven't read it, I would highly recommend this book by James Cone. It's called The Cross and the Lynching Tree, and I have just a couple of quotes I'd like to share. He says, in the United States, the clearest image of the crucified Christ was the figure of an innocent black victim dangling from a lynching tree. Such victims were not abstract or anonymous symbols. They were particular people. They had names. And Cone says in our context of Christianity, we need to hold both the brutal reality of the lynching tree and black injustice, and also hold the cross. He said both were public spectacles, shameful events, instruments of punishment reserved for the most despised people in society. And he says, as I see it, the lynching tree frees the cross from false pieties of well-meaning Christians. He says the cross, when held with the lynching tree, reminds Americans of the reality of suffering, reminds us to keep the cross from becoming a symbol of abstract, sentimental piety. But he says the lynching tree also needs the cross, without which it becomes simply an abomination. So we hold both, knowing that the work of Christ on the cross redeems suffering, but also because of Christ's work on the cross as Christians, we can't afford to ignore suffering or racial injustice, even now. So may Christ have mercy. May Lord have mercy. May Christ have mercy. Amen.